The following is a presentation of UFF Sports and the Ultimate Fantasy Sports Network.
For UFF Sports, very excited to chat with this gentleman, Aaron Beasley, college star, NFLer, record holder. I'm pumped to talk to you. Aaron, how are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Andy? Good to see you.
Oh,
good to hear.
Doing good. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thanks for being on. And we were chatting before the interview started, and I was telling you, you're on Team Elite in the American Football Legends League, and you had a big interception. So how cool is that? You're out of retirement now, and you're picking off like Joe Montana, Bart Starr, all those guys.
That's a pro-level pass.
Well, guys I always study
you can be a pro.
Up to.
Simple
it's finally good to be out there on the field with them and make plays against them.
That's right. You're up. You're playing against the all-time greats. You're in there. Hey, and of course, you're one of the all-time great Jacksonville Jaguars. In a few years ago, they had the top Jaguars of all time. You were right in the top 20 there. When you look now as a player, from a former player, either before you played, players now, is there anybody that you would think, hey, man, you know what? I would love to cover this receiver, or, ooh, I would like to test myself against this quarterback from any era? Does anybody stand out to you?
I mean, it's funny you say that because I've actually played against guys.
It's been said many times, Dave.
Yeah.
If the pass hits you in the
growing
hands,
up,
you have to catch
we
it.
always played football on Sundays before the games, and you always had a guy that was a quarterback, and I was always like a John Elway or a Dan Marino, and then shoot, my rookie year, I'm out there playing against John Elway, and it was like, I always have my top 5 list. John Elway and Dan Marino are up there. So, that dream scenario, intercepting Dan Marino. And, a Pennsylvania guy. I'm from Pennsylvania. He's from Western Pennsylvania. I'm from Eastern Pennsylvania. And they get more of the recognition for football. But East Pennsylvania won that game.
That's right. You picked him off. That's right. And you're a finalist as well for the College Football Hall of Fame, so that'll be exciting. When you look at from yourself now, again, we were chatting before the interview, and what you give back and teach. I thought it was fascinating you taking this. So I want you to take the viewers through this, the type of footwork and coaching you do, not just for youth, but for the pros all the way down. Tell us about that.
Well, I work every level, just because playing defensive back it takes so much skill. It's funny, I was talking to a coach the other day, and we're talking about camps. When you go to a football camp, you'll have out of 100 guys, you have 90 receivers and 10 backs. Because everybody wants the glory. Because there's not as much glory playing defensive back. So I think a lot of guys shy away from it because it's embarrassing. You can get beat out there, and it's not fun. But I took pride in that. I really took pride in defense. Just like when I played basketball, that defense was my specialty, right? I didn't care about points. I wanted to shut the opponent down. And, guys just have different mentalities. But, I teach a lot of the basics, because a lot of people do a lot of fancy footwork and, do all these drills. Like, everything I do, it correlates right to the position because I actually play. I don't go out there and try to say how to do things, and I haven't been there. I was on that field, and I've made plays in big games. So a lot of the stuff that I do, it actually comes from playing in the game, and I correlate it to my drills. So, like we were talking earlier, I was saying playing defensive back. Playing defensive back is playing like every sport in every sport, every position in every sport, because eventually, like in basketball, you got to get back and play defense. Soccer, you got to get back and play defense. Hockey, You know, you think about all the sports like baseball, you know, balls hit, you got to react, and a lot of this stuff is footwork, you know, having quick twitch muscles and being able to change your hips and flip and get out of there. I teach a lot of like little things. I stand on balance balls and throw balls at them and make them catch from different angles because, you know, like football and most sports are all spontaneous. So, you know, we don't practice some of the spontaneous things. So, like, what I do is I add the basic formula, and then I add some, like, weird drills that make you feel uncomfortable because you got to be uncomfortable sometimes because that's what happens. If you've done it and felt that, then you won't panic.
Right. So, I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people don't understand how much goes into this. And it's not just, you watch on TV and a defensive back, he backpedals. Well, there's so much more into that, right? It's core balance, it's those quick twitch muscles, like you said, ankles, and the hips. Like in the NFL Combine's coming, we're going to hear a lot about loose hips, keeping loose, that type of thing. There's a lot that goes into this.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive.
Because you think about,
like
there's a lot of guys that can run a 4.2 or 4.3 40, but if they're not good in their hips and they can't flip and run, they can lose steps because, you know, especially defensive back, we're playing and we're all reactionary. So everything we do, we're based off of a receiver, what he does. So being able to backpedal and not take false steps, where that if I got a guy that runs a 4.3 and he's running, if I take 2 false steps, he's running by me. I have to be able to flip my hips, and a lot of things. It's funny. I can have it down to a science just because I ran a 4.6, and I'm out there sticking to Galloway, who I'm like, man, I heard he ran a 4.1. Like, if I miss, it's done. You know, I'm out there. It's funny. I'm from Pennsylvania, so Rocket Ismail's from Pennsylvania. So my freshman year in high school, Rocket Ismail's out there running a 10.6. Well, I'm probably running like 11.7, 11.8. And you know, I played against Rocket, and I end up playing against Rocket in the NFL. And I'm like, man, I can't let him get his speed going.
No.
So, you know, and so a lot of that has to do with playing a perfect technique every play. So, you know, I teach my guys, like, especially even in our drills, when you're tired, it doesn't matter. You always got to rely on the same technique. You got to be consistent, and every time you got to rely on what you have done through all this training every time.
Amazing. And Aaron, how is the game changed? Because we hear all the time how, you know, if you breathe on a quarterback, you get a penalty. If you look at a wide receiver too much, you get called for pass interference, whatever. How is it? How much more difficult, let me say, is it for a defensive back today than even back from when you played, and certainly decades before that?
Well, especially the physicality. I think the physical part actually helps the mental part for the receivers because, you know, it used to be a no-fly zone when you throw that ball in the middle. I played against and with some heavy hitters, and when you come across that middle, it becomes intimidating. Where now, you know, guys can actually concentrate on that ball and not worry about the big hits anymore. Where, you know, that takes the mental part out of it, you know, because now they don't have to worry about it. But, you know, the quarterbacks, they get away with a lot. I feel sorry for the running quarterbacks, though, because they still don't call it for them.
Nope, they still get it.
Some of Justin Fields hits this year, I'm like, man, maybe he got to wait to get some respect or something. But, you know, they definitely are a lot tighter. But at the same time, I don't feel like they're tight on the receivers because now you got these guys who are bigger than the DBs, and they're using their physical gifts and their physical stature to outmuscle a lot of guys. You know, the average size of a D-back is like 5'10", 5'11". I mean, you think you're going against how many 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" receivers now? If you think about that, you know. So, and then, like, I think receivers get away with a lot because of that. You know, people don't realize how one little push could mean 3 or 5 4 or 5 steps. And when you got quarterbacks who can, their accuracy is so pinpoint nowadays, and where they throw these balls, there is a big advantage on offense.
And which makes learning that footwork, learning that technique from people like you is so important. Aaron, I want the viewers to get to know you a little bit as well. So before we let you go, tell us what you're streaming on Netflix right now, because you're saying, hey, you know what? Nobody watches previews like Aaron Beasley.
Oh man, the preview champ. I've never watched the Simpsons when I watch this preview. What's the one I'm watching now? The Blacklist is one of them. Raymond Reddington is the coolest criminal ever.
That guy gets it.
I like some of the documentaries. I like that Kevin Hart series. That was pretty cool. True story. That seems like that could be really his life almost, you know. And that's a scary one. Like some of the ones that are scary are the ones that are so realistic. I'm so much into like spy stuff and crime. Like First 48, I still watch. I still go back and I've seen every one of them. I still go back and watch that.
These are great.
But oh man, sports and crime shows and mysteries, that's me. Like I've never watched a horror film. I'm never going to watch one. I'd rather have a good dream, you know. Most of the time I don't have a dream, so when I want a good dream. I don't need Freddie in my dreams. I don't need none of them in my dreams. Like
no.
I live one of them lives where I wake up and I'm happy.
Right.
I don't want to worry in my sleep and then wake up unhappy.
Right, and someone's gonna get you. Exactly. Listen, Eric,
I don't want to be chased. I don't need to be chased in my dreams. You know what I mean?
Listen, I want to have you on again at the later on this season, because we have a whole bunch more to talk, even just about movies and all that in sports. So, listen, tell people where they can find you on social media, the coach and stuff. They want to be in touch or find out about you. Where can they find Aaron Beasley?
Well, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I really don't even know my call names or none of that. But I think it's Beasley 7. Yeah, it's Beasley 737 at Instagram. I don't know all that. I'm like old school. I sit here and I play my electrons and I go train my guys and I'm good. I'm happy with life and family's good and everybody.
It's been said many times, Dave.
That's awesome. Aaron, listen, we will do this again later in the season.
I go by like the Bruce Lee philosophy of life. You know, every day I just flow like water.
Flow like. Oh, I like that. That's a shirt. I think we got to put that on a shirt. We'll put that at the UFF Sports Shop. We'll put that up there for you. Aaron, good luck. Keep getting interested.
I'm in to represent one of my boys' football games. That's my boy.
Oh, there you go.
He does a great thing every summer, and I go up to somewhere in New York, and Jay has this big camp, and we do it, man. It's fun.
That's
for
awesome.
like
you know
kids that see and experience. You know, we've got pro guys, some of the up there in upstate New York. These guys never seen NFL guys.
I sure hope this receiver doesn't like sitting, because that's what he'll be
very
doing
cool.
soon.
Well, you know what? We'll do it again soon. In the meantime, keep catching some interceptions for Team Elite in the American Football Legends League. We'll talk to you soon.
I'm about to go on the street. Hot streak coming up.
There you go. There he is, the great Aaron Beasley.
The return man takes the punt.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
A fresh set of downs for the offense. Dropping back. Snagged out of the air. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Throws a pass short in the sideline. That will bring up second down.
When the pass has to get there in a hurry, the bullet is the QB's best weapon. Nice throw on the play.
Lining up on second down.
Check.
The quarterback
Check.
seems to be changing the play at the line.
Mississippi.
The quarterback sees something in the defense.
Tonight.
Dropping back. Throws a pass. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete.
Black 11. Black 11. Ready.
Quarterback to pass. He sends one deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete.
Third and longs are one of the hardest down and distances to convert. The defense did a great job holding them up there.
Out comes the punt team. He punts it away. The punt will sail out of bounds.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
The offense will start from the 7-yard line.
Check.
Move.
Check.
Changes the play assignments. Move. Move. Changes the play assignments. The linebackers shift their positions. Move. Dropping back. That will bring up second down. Second and long. Moon. Adjust the assignments for one of the players. Moon. Adjust the assignments for one of the players. The secondary shifts back. Dropping back. The defense is cut. The ball is out. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
From the moment he picked up that ball, Dave, he wasn't going to be denied that touchdown.
Number 7 makes the kick. It's good. The home team adds another score. 21-7.
The away team needs to get their act together, or this game might slip out of their reach.
Number 7 boots it.
The offense needs to get something going on this drive.
First down. He's brought down up at the 36-yard line. First down.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or a short run, not another first down. I guess they didn't get the memo. Check 17.
The quarterback sees something in the defense.
Tonight.
Throws the ball. The wide receiver makes the completion. And he's stopped by Wilson. And that's enough for a first down.
Back-to-back first downs really has an impact on the crowd, too. Check north.
They're changing things up at the line.
Check west.
Moon adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Moon changes the play assignments. Moon adjusts the assignments for one of the players. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
This is big boy football. The defense might consider getting some new guys in because they just got manhandled.
There's the kick. And it's good. The away team bridges the gap a bit. 21-14.
At this point, Dave, it's up to the offense to regain control of this game by chewing the clock or scoring points.
Hansen kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The home team has the chance to make this a two-score game with this possession.
Setting up shop from the 25.
Check.
Montana signals out to adjust the route. It's caught by number 12. Second and short. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Montana changes the play assignments. Steps into the pocket. Muscles a pass. Good enough for a first down.
Dave, we saw the wideout's hand go up off the release, just making sure the QB knew he beat his guy and wanted the ball.
Third play of the drive. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Uncorks this one for just a few. That gets us to second down.
The wideout wasn't too quick to give that pass up. For a second, you wonder if it wasn't just embedded into his hands.
Second down.
Check 17.
The quarterback sees something in the defense.
Check.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. Hurls a pass way downfield along the sideline. Incomplete. Fifth play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Makes the catch. Taken down. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off.
A 5 defensive back package for the away team. Montana signals out to adjust the route. They're changing things up at the line. Steps into the pocket. Throws it off to the sideline. Incomplete.
As a quarterback, you expect a couple passes to get dropped, but I bet the frustration level with these drops is really starting to grow.
The line shifts over. Quarterback to pass. Zings one. Caught by number 89. That gets us to third down. Let's see what the call is on third down. The defensive backs adjust their coverage back. Montana hands it off. Fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
The home team is going to try for quite a long field goal here. The kick is made. And he's good from 50 yards out. The home team widens their lead, 24-14.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
Number 7 kicks it deep.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Moon looking to pass. Throws one down the middle of the field. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
If they keep doing this, the kicker's going to have a much easier job today. Extra points only, perhaps.
Let's see what they do on first down. Moon adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Moon back to pass. He lets one fly down the middle of the field. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That's a pro-level pass. If you can make that pass, you can be a pro. Simple as that.
The away team with 3 receivers. Moon signals out to adjust the route. He drops back to pass, throws a heater, and he can't reel it in.
The reason for a lot of the drop passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first.
The tight end lines up on the right side. They're changing things up at the line. They're changing things up at the line. They're changing things up at the line. Moon signals out to adjust the route. Throws a heater way down the field to the sideline. Incomplete. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Moon dropping back. Grabbed out of the air by number 89.
On third down, the temptation to push the ball down the field is greater. But this quarterback did the right thing by taking what the defense gave him.
That brings us to the end of the first quarter. The home team with the edge so far, 24-14.
Andy McNamara alongside Super Bowl champion Lionel Dalton, who also is the owner of Birds of Prey in the American Football Legends League. The inaugural season is underway. We're rolling. Lionel, welcome. How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How you guys doing? Excited about the season.
Oh yeah, it's amazing because of course, Lionel, when you came on board, it was something where you're dealing with the best NFL players of all time in their prime with no injury. So I want to ask you, when you were building your team, keeping that in mind where you had the best of the best on both sides of the ball, what were you looking for? Was your strategy defensive because you were a defensive guy? Was it to go more high scoring offense? Sort of what was your mindset when you were putting your team together?
Well, being a part of the best defense in NFL history, or least points scored against, I knew that defense wins games. So I stacked my defense, stacked with linebackers. I got some Hall of Fame defensive tackles, and I got a couple of teammates in Sam Madison and Patrick Surtain, which I think were sleepers in the draft.
Excellent. I totally agree. And Lionel, you know, the funny thing was most people won't know is that you're also in the game, but another team drafted you. You had to trade for yourself. How weird was that?
Oh man, yeah. I was sleeping. I was doing too many things. I forgot to pick myself up. So I made
Lionel had to trade for Lionel.
Yeah, Lionel trade for Lionel, exactly.
Hey, that's good. Listen, you got to pay for quality, right? You had to pay up. It's all good. You got to do it.
Yeah, I needed a big run stopper in the middle. You know, I got two big defensive ends, so I needed a run stopper in the middle, and that's what I did. That was what I was good at. So I think my defense is stellar.
Absolutely. Well, hey, and you know, we talk a lot about the defense, but on the offense, your team captain Emmitt Smith. That's not a bad starting point to hand the ball off to straight away.
Yeah, well, I had to go with my frat brother first. You know, he's probably one of the most famous Phi Beta Sigmas. So I had to go with Emmitt Smith. I had to ride with my frat brother, and I'm excited. I really got some really good running backs. So I'm excited about that as well.
Well, and being a part of not just the American Football Legends League, but also the UFF Sports NFT platform at ultimatessportsnfts.com. You got your own line, the first set. Now there's going to be many more Lionel Dalton NFT, some originals, some avatars going forward in the metaverse. That's all down the road. But right now you got your 5 collection set up now at ultimatessportsnfts.com. Just for yourself, for it being such a new world and kind of that digital playing card type of thing. How cool was that for you, being like, hey, you know, NFTs are the hottest thing. Now I got my own 5-set collection.
I thought it was pretty cool because I was actually taking a class researching on how to make my own NFTs. And then a friend of mine, introduced me to you guys. And so you guys have definitely helped me through the process. I've learned a lot by being a part of the American Football League. And I'm excited about my NFTs. I try to get some big name players from teams I played on. So I drafted like Peter Boulware, Suggs, and Pat Surtain from Kansas City. So my market of, you know, people that know me, you know, would be interested in hopefully purchase some of my players.
Excellent. And you know what? And maybe have them on the platform at some point down the road, and everybody, you can reunite with the players who you played with, who you played against in the virtual world, which will be pretty cool, which is what the league is really all about. Now, Lionel, I know too, you have a tremendous charity. You do amazing charity work. I want you to be able to tell the people about your charity foundation.
So it's called Jelly Roll Gift of Life. Probably about 2 years ago, I suffered from kidney renal failure. And during my 3 years, I met a lot of people in dialysis, because you're there 3 days a week, 5 hours at a time. A couple people I met in there were on the transplant list, but they couldn't afford their medications or the co-pays that comes with the transplant. It's very expensive after you get a transplant. Your medication can be anywhere from $400 to $500 a month. And someone on a fixed income who can't afford that, you know, kidney renal failure is pretty much a death sentence. So what I want to do is try to help the people to help combat some of those out-of-pocket expenses. So what we do is raise money to help people pay for their medications and assist them in their co-pays and help them get on multiple lists, you know, flights to different cities, because different cities have different waiting times for kidneys. So if someone needs a kidney sooner than later, they can go somewhere like Kansas City, where the waiting list is like a year, or Alabama, the waiting list is like 2 years. Instead of like where I'm at in Atlanta, the waiting list is like 8 to 10 years. So I got on a list in Baltimore. I played, and I got a kidney in like a year. So that was, if I couldn't afford that, I would still be going to dialysis every day. So it was a blessing to me, and I want to bless others.
Well, and how can people find out? What's the website? How can they find out more, contribute, and help out?
You can go to www.jellyrollgiftoflife.org. And you can go in, there's a lot of information about early signs of kidney failure. We don't want to just pay for people medication. We want people to see the signs. So if you jump on it early enough, you can reverse it by changing your diet and stop eating certain foods. So it's like we have a plethora of information for people there, early signs, and if you do unfortunately get kidney failure, we can help assist you through the process of slowing down the process and slowing down the deterioration of the kidney process, and also help pay for some of those out-of-pocket expenses that come along with surgery and the transplant surgery.
Phenomenal work, and on your social media too, at the Jelly Roll Foundation, I've seen the tips, and from something as simple as, hey, drink a glass of orange juice every day. That's a starting point. That can help. That type of thing. So
exactly. Especially a lot of brothers that play football, we carry this weight when we finish. And a lot of guys, you got to lose that weight. If I would have lost the weight, I probably wouldn't have had this issue, high blood pressure is another one of the main causes of kidney failure outside of dialysis is high blood pressure. And those are pretty much from your, day-to-day, if you stress or your eating habits play a major role in how your organs function. So we just trying to promote a healthy lifestyle and teach people to take care of their organs, which is probably the most important part of your body.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Lionel, a great cause. Good luck the rest of the year in the American Football Legends League with Birds of Prey. And hey, folks, you know what? Check it out, AFLL.live. YouTube channel, subscribe, watch Lionel the games. We're going to get him on some live watch-alongs and all that. It's going to be a fun season. Follow on Twitter at the AFLL. And, of course, Lionel's great foundation, Birds of Prey. Pretty sweet logos, too, as you can get some merch coming soon at UFFsports.com. Lionel, thank you so much, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
First down and goal. The away team, Montana, signals out to adjust the route. Montana signals out to adjust the route. Coming with pressure. He can't make the catch. Second and goal.
Check 17,
Montana
17.
Appears to be changing the play. Handing it off to number 38. Ninth play of the drive for the home team. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Drops back into the pocket. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
That was a well-designed play to get him open on that short pass into the end zone.
The kick is made. It's good. The home team widens the gap a bit with that score, 38-17.
We're now looking at a two-possession lead for the home team.
Number 7 sends this one into the end zone.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Moon signals out to adjust the route. The quarterback sees something in the defense. He drops back. He tosses one off to the sideline.
The defense has to rally after that. You can give up a big play. That's going to happen. But don't let this turn into a momentum builder.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. There is a flag on the play. The home team accepts the penalty.
This one is on the quarterback. He's got to hurry things along.
First and 10. Moon adjust the assignments for one of the players. They're changing things up at the line. Moon steps back into the pocket. Makes the reception. And he scores.
When I played, I used to love chucking it down the field like that. Great throw and catch for the touchdown.
The kick is made. And it's good. The away team recovered some ground with that score, 38-24.
The away team got the ball rolling with that score. Now, they need a big stop and another score to keep the momentum going. The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
The home team will start from the 25-yard line. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Montana looking to pass. Zings it along the left side, and it's off. Montana drops back, throws a fastball. Third down. Montana steps back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete. Out comes the punt team. Number 2 on the punt. Walker catches the punt.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Moon drops back. Zings it. Complete to number 27, and that's enough for a first down.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
3 wide receivers for the away team. Moon, looking to pass, throws a heater. That will bring up second down.
Boy, Dave, you talk about a bullet pass. That ball could have been pulled over mid-flight. Do you know how fast you were going there, son?
The away team lining up with 2 receivers.
Check. West.
Moon,
West.
adjust the assignments for one of the players. Quarterback to pass. He sets up and throws along the right side. That will move the chains.
Hot 6.
They're changing
6.
things up at the line. Moon dropping back. Number 82 on the reception.
Nothing puts the defense on their heels like a quick first down. It backs them up and keeps them guessing.
Fifth play of the drive.
Nebraska.
Moon
Nebraska.
adjust the assignments for one of the players. Steps into the pocket. He lets one fly into the end zone. Incomplete.
Check.
They're
West.
changing things up at the line. He drops back to pass. Rockets one. The receiver can't bring it in.
Nebraska.
Moon
Nebraska.
changes the play assignments. The defensive backs shift into deep coverage. Moon steps back into the pocket. The pass is intercepted by number 21.
This quarterback is a competitor. He wants nothing more than to get right back out there after a poor play like that and have an opportunity to turn things around. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
Steps into the pocket. Grabbed out of the air by number 12. That'll be enough for the first down.
Talk about rifling a pass in there, Dave. Next week, I'm bringing him duck hunting with me. I can save money on bullets with this guy.
Go! The away team sends men on the blitz. Second down. He steps back to pass. He muscles deep down the field. Incomplete.
You know what all great QBs have in common? Wideouts who can hold on to the football.
Third down.
Green 17. Green 17. Ready. Hot, short.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. Montana changes the play assignments. He steps back to pass. Bullet pass over the middle, and he can't reel it in.
Us quarterbacks, Dave, we can only do so much. At some point, it's all on the wideout. Naturally, I'm biased here, but I can't see anything that QB did wrong.
Tonight, the punter punts it away. Walker takes the punt, shakes off the defender.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
The quarterback sees something in the defense.
Check.
Move. Adjust the assignments for one of the players.
Hike.
Move. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass.
Back-to-back first downs really has an impact on the crowd, too.
First down.
Check.
Move. Adjust the assignments for one of the players. The defensive backs adjust their coverage back. Move. Dropping back. Zings one near the middle of the field. He can't make the catch. Lining up on second down.
Check. 32.
Move.
32.
Signals out to adjust a route.
Good hike.
He muscles one across the first down line. A flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team takes the penalty.
That was a clear hold. Good call by the officials.
Second and long. Moon signals out to adjust a route. Moon signals out to adjust a route. The D-line adjusts their position. Steps into the pocket. Play action pass. And he misses his mark.
The offense has an infection of drops spreading today.
Moon adjust the assignments for one of the players. Moon signals out to adjust a route. Incomplete. Lining up for a long field goal. There's the kick. And the kick will fall short. No good.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
They'll start things off from the 48. The D-line slides over. Montana back to pass. Rockets one down the middle of the field. That gets us to second down. Second and short. He drops back to pass. Zings it past the first down marker. Good enough for a first down.
Some throws require touch and some require zip. That, my friend, was a rocket shot.
Check. The quarterback seems to be changing the play at the line. Montana drops back, fires a rock down the middle of the field, and he can't reel it in. Montana looking to pass. Caught. Forced out of bounds. Up at the 15. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That's a well-run route and a precision pass for the first down.
First down. Pulled in by number 12. That brings up second down. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Go! The ball's on the ground. The QB will be sacked in the back at the 14-yard line. That will bring up third down. Montana drops back, rifles a pass. He scored!
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
Number 7 on the kick, and it's good. The home team widens the gap a bit with that score, 45-24.
That score is important as it is now creates a 2-possession lead for the home team. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Moon changes the play assignments. Moon back to pass. He sends one high down the right side of the field. Touchdown!
When I played, I used to love chucking it down the field like that. Great throw and catch for the touchdown.
Here's the kick. It's good. The away team bridges the gap a bit. 45-31.
The home team needs to get a quick score here to shut this comeback down.
Hansen kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The offense needs to just play it safe here and focus on keeping the ball in their possession as long as possible.
The home team will start from the 25. Montana dropping back. He rockets a pass. That gets us to second down.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game, when I only had 1 or 2 of those per game left in the tank.
Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Montana signals out to adjust the route. Montana changes the play assignments. Montana back to pass, rifles a pass, and he's brought down up near the 39-yard line. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Dave, you talk about a bullet pass. That ball could have been pulled over mid-flight. Do you know how fast you were going there, son?
Montana steps back into the pocket. Pass complete to number 89. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Let me tell you, Dave, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds to the offense.
2 backs in the backfield for the home team. Montana adjusts the assignments for one of the players. They're changing things up at the line. Dropping back. Puts his arm into this one. Missed tackle on the defense. The home team uses their second timeout. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Montana drops back. Sings it over to the left flat. He can't bring it in. Montana signals out to adjust the route. They're changing things up at the line. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Makes the throw. That gets us to third down.
We see the ref checking the ball after that. Officially, he's looking at air pressure, but personally, I think he's looking for burn marks.
The away team lines up with 5 defensive backs. The away team brings a blitz, and they can't connect. Incomplete. The kick is made. And it's good. But I'll tell you, not by much. The home team adds to their score, 48-31.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time.
The kick sails deep.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
The away team starts the drive from the 25. They're changing things up at the line. They're changing things up at the line. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Steps into the pocket. Tosses the ball out to the sideline. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Second down. They're changing things up at the line. Moon signals out to adjust the route. A penalty flag on the field. The home team takes the penalty.
The quarterback does have a lot to look at, but he's got to know when the play clock is running low.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. Moon adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Moon back to pass. Muscles a pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Fourth play of the drive. The quarterback sees something in the defense. Moon adjusts the assignments for one of the players. Moon dropping back. He launches one near the sideline. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
That's one way to rack up fantasy points. You get a lot of passing yards, receiving yards, and a touchdown all in the same play.
Henson on the kick. It's good. The away team eats away at the lead a bit. That marks the end of the second quarter. The home team up so far, 48-38. Henson
Welcome,
boots this
everybody.
one
We
into the
are
end zone.
live in the second half of the
Let's take it down to Emma Adams on the sideline.
First round matchup between the Anvils and the Demo Gods and people. My goodness, we have been in for a treat this first quarter. I'm Andy McNamara, head of football operations for UFF Sports, alongside Jamie Thomas, director of scouting. Jamie, we stumbled into a gem here tonight.
Heck of a time to show up. We just roll in for the first half, in the second half after. Let me do the math. That
Jamie, I think you might be muted.
Been on the board, so we're just saving our voices, I guess, is the best way to put it.
I think you might be muted there, buddy.
Okay, hold on a second. You are absolutely right. It's my first time ever using Zoom, so I apologize. It's my first day. I didn't realize that mute actually worked. Who knew?
It works. It's all good, man. It's all good. 48-38 at the half. And Jamie, this is a real tight matchup between two well-coached teams. And really, that's why I thought it was a very interesting SCO picks, our SEO picks, ufsports.com/SEO picks, which you can hit up before most AFLL games, of who's going to throw more touchdowns in this one, Warren Moon or Joe Montana, two of the best gunslingers of the football that there ever were.
Yeah, that's an exciting and a really good bet. And it's, the way this game is going right now, it not so much reminds me, but it brought back memories of the 1993 playoffs when Warren Moon was a quarterback for the Houston Oilers and Joe Montana was the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. And, Houston had won 11 games in a row. They got the first seed in the AFC, and then in comes Kansas City and Joe Cool rolling into the Dome and stealing a huge win. And just Bud Adams, the owner of the Houston Oilers, was not happy about that one. And slowly but surely, he took down that Houston Oilers team. And But of course, it had to be Joe Montana that took down Warren Moon and that juggernaut Houston Oilers team. And of course, we all know the Houston Oilers eventually moved on to become the Tennessee Titans.
Exactly, and now the Houston Texans, and that's a whole different conversation and situation right there in the NFL today. But we're watching legends, and look at Mike Ditka and the bomb throwing his body like a missile. Ray Nitschke. Talk about two tough dudes. Ray Nitschke versus Mike Ditka. My goodness.
And that's the beauty of no injuries. I guess when you know that inside the game itself, you throw your body around with reckless abandon. So that's the beauty of this game. No injuries means you can do these types of things and use yourself as a human missile to tackle people.
Exactly. My mistake. That was Clay Matthews Jr. actually, 19-year vet with the Browns and Falcons. You see Ditka again, and he's taken down this time by Ken Norton Jr. Jump in the chat too, folks. Time Bandits AFLL, who had a great season themselves. Say close game at the half. Yeah, King Viking 80 says glad to see the live broadcast. Glad to see you here, King Viking 80. So thank you, everybody. Jump in, throw some bits, and you see the right-hand corner. Throw some bit cheers in. Subscribe. You can gift a subscription. You can click follow. Share the link to people. Get the word out about this terrific league as we are in the playoffs. Just 3 games left after this one today. The semifinals go Friday and next Monday. Then the finals, June 20. So we'll know after this one, Jamie. It's the last game of the week. We'll know what these round 2 matchups are going to be for the semifinals.
Absolutely, and what a path this has been. An exciting first weekend of playoff games. And thank you to King Viking 80 letting me know my volume was super low. I adjusted that on OBS, the system that we are using
there we go.
on this broadcast. Hopefully that audio is much improved as to what it was a little bit earlier, because we want you to hear us. Especially me. We can always hear Andy. Andy's talking all the time on this platform.
That is true.
So we need a different voice, and I'm glad I get to be that guy for this broadcast.
Well, hey, and we got to give a shout out to one of our great sponsors, and that is our friends at Data Sciencing Consultants. Hesitant about what to play to make your next business, what play to make in your next business? Well, you can contact Data Sciencing Consultants for an introductory data assessment to develop a roadmap to turn your business's data into usable information, track relevant KPIs and metrics to effortlessly view the health of your business. Go to datasciencing.com. That's datasciencing.com for more details.
Now, Pete's done some amazing work for us. Of course, did the algorithm for the entry auction for the UFAFL. He's working on an algorithm or a system for the UFAFL schedule that's coming up. We're going to release that a little bit early on in the summer. For all our owners in that one, but Pete has been fantastic, and anything that we've thrown his way, and trust me, it's a complicated system that we have at UFF Sports in terms of how we dole out money and everything like that, and the player rentals, and Pete has been fantastic. And anytime, seriously, anything we have thrown his way, he's come up with a solution. So really glad to have him one of our title sponsors here for the American Football Legends League.
Yeah, so if you need any help with your business, whatever, Pete's got you covered there at datasciencing.com. Now, 48-38. Now, the seeding is interesting coming out of this matchup, as right on the precipice, right on the cusp of the red zone, as Joe Montana had the pistol dropped back. Waits, looks, almost gets hit, and is caught by Megatron. Calvin Johnson for the first down, and the Anvils are marching. So the seeding right now, Jamie, has the Demogods as the 6th seed, Anvils as the 3 seed as a division winner. So if Anvils win, they would play the Goats, who are the 2 seed. If the Demogods win, they would play the Goats. And they would play the Fury, who are coming off the bye week, and we would then see a Demogods versus Immortals matchup. And of course, it would be reversed if the Anvils end up winning.
All kinds of formulas. That's what we're waiting for in this one. And this has been a whale of a football game too, as the Anvils get set, are looking close to another touchdown here, and they put up plenty so far in the first half in front of their home fans. And we've seen the best, and Beowulf had a great season, won their division. They are out after a loss earlier this week. Time Bandits had a hell of a year, and
tough division
the
too.
Group of Death. The Don Shula division, and 3 teams come out of that one, but Time Bandits nothing to be ashamed of for their season. So lots to look forward to in the upcoming 2023 campaign in the American Football Legends League. But the teams are getting smaller and smaller. We'll be down to 4 teams after this evening's game, and we'll see what the final 4 looks like after tonight.
Can't believe it. All the way from February, from Pro Bowl weekend to now. Montana out of the shotgun. Walter Payton on his left hip. Jerome Bettis on the right. Waits, going end zone. Back of the end zone. Tipped off the fingertips of John Stallworth. Incomplete. And we look at some of these defenses. The Demo Gods defense is spectacular. Look at this secondary. As Jason Elam's 25-yarder is up and good, putting the Anvils into the 50-burger conversation, 51-38. But this defense, Deion Sanders, who's the team captain, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Dick Knight, Train Lane. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. That's impressive.
Imagine coaching these teams if this actually happened. I mean, well, it is happening now in reality, but I mean, on this platform,
yeah.
And that's the joy of all of our owners and coaches get to work with these tremendous players with this system. But imagine just looking out there and knowing that's your team.
That's your
I think
team.
it'd be pretty easy to line up every day.
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, you guys got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Prime time, you're not bad. We'll put
You're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Take a break. We'll throw somebody else out there. Oh.
After the touchback, there's Warren Moon. A huge catch for Bavaro. Mark Bavaro. The 20, 15, 10. Oh, just short of the 10. Huge pitch and catch from Moon to Bavaro, the tight end. And Mark Bavaro, Jamie, has been one of the surprises of this AFLL season because not necessarily the most well-known name. He is a two-time Super Bowl champ, two-time All-Pro, but he has been a force for the Demo Gods this year.
Yeah, it's been, to me, there's been some great wide receiver performances this year, but there has been a lot of leaning on the tight end in the inaugural season of the American Football Legends League. And why not with these guys? They're big and strong and will go across the middle. They're fast enough to go downfield for the big play as well. So it's that part is, on top of the running back struggles and how the coaches adapted over the last half of the season. That's something I've been really impressed with. Of course, Jason Witten led the American Football Legends League in receptions this year. And,
yeah.
It was a big year for the tight ends in our first year in the regular season.
Oh, it sure has. It absolutely has. And when you look at the weapons, so for Demo Gods, we talk about Warren Moon, Sterling Sharp at wideout, Isaac Bruce, Mark Bavaro at tight end, Warwick Dunn at running back, Herschel Walker. Warwick Dunn may be one of the more underrated running backs. I remember him, Jamie, from playing for N64. He was unstoppable in quarterback club 99 for me. For some reason, I remember it.
Yeah.
And that's why Warwick Dunn jumped up to me. I was like, Warwick Dunn, 1997 Rookie of the Year, three-time Pro Bowler. Not always in the conversation of, one of the best all time, but certainly a heck of a talent. And hey, in video game form anyway, he has done quite well for himself on multiple systems now.
Yeah, and I remember Warwick Dunn when he was at Florida State University too. Of course, I'm a huge Miami Hurricanes fan, and I did not like Warwick Dunn in his college years, but of course went on to love him a little bit more when he left college and played for, had a great career in the National Football League, but lots of Florida State guys going through. King Viking 80, I hope you guys broadcast the rest of the playoffs. As a matter of fact, we are broadcasting the rest of the playoffs. It's funny that you say that. We'll have the the semifinals. Warwick Dunn denied at the goal line, or right at the 2-yard line, actually. And big challenge here for the Anvils on defense as they try to hold on to that double-digit lead here in the third quarter of this wild card weekend game. But yeah, we will be broadcasting the semifinals, of course, the championship game. We'll have some special guests in the pregame show. I'm pleased to announce that we'll have Pro Football Focus's Eric Eager joining us at 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. To do a little chat, and he'll take some questions from our viewers on Twitch. So make sure you get familiar with Eric Eager's work. He's more on the betting side of things, but of course the over and under, and you can ask him some questions about where you feel some of the new players, the rookies in the American or the National Football League will do this year. Of course, how that will translate to the AFL.
Oh, yeah, we got, of course, the College League, Ultimate College Fantasy Football League coming up right on the doorstep. Going end zone. He got it. Touchdown. Demo Gods. Sterling Sharp doing a little shuffle as the Demo Gods strike. And score a touchdown for your business with an introductory data assessment from Data Science Consultants. Check out their website, datasciencing.com. All right, folks, 51-45. We got a ball game. 7:48 to go in the third quarter. I'm Andy McNamara. That's Jamie Thomas. You can get us on Twitter at AndyMC81, at Jamie Thomas TV, the league, of course, at the AFLL, and track all the stats, the teams, the merchandise, the team shops, everything at uffsports.com/AFLL. We'll see how the Anvils respond here.
I got my coffee mug the other day, with my UFAFL coffee mug, so everybody
was
pretty jealous of it. I bring it. It's at work. It sits on my desk.
I got mine up there.
Just to get the conversation started. And you've got the 8 hanging